You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lane. Gardening can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. And we are back with Lisa Watters-Lain in the studio. She comes each week with your garden questions. Just what are your neighbors, your friends? What's your family talking about as they're hiking around, talking, looking at their gardens? So Lisa comes with those garden questions. Lisa, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Me too.
Are you feeling spring in the air, or are you not feeling spring in the air?
Definitely feeling spring in the air. It's things are definitely setting their buds. Some things are starting to open.
Yeah, so, it's kind of nice. You saw the winter blooming jasmine in the backyard.
Yeah,
glorious. Yeah. Beautiful.
It's always the first thing to bloom, and it is definitely in bloom.
And I saw that you have an entire pickup truck full of debris you've been cleaning up. Rake. You can't get a trash bag big enough when you clean it up.
No, we definitely needed to do some yard cleanup, and it was kind of out of control.
I like leaving that stuff behind for the birds, the worms. It composts down eventually. It just kind of, I don't like it all clean and neat.
It's not sparkling, but at least I can see what's there.
Yeah. Okay.
The raspberries and blackberries had taken over the yard.
True.
They needed to be cut way back.
You didn't.
I did.
So here, folks, we have a difference of opinion. I love my plants neat and clean and organized, and she likes them wild and taken over. And then I like my soil and ground covers wild and grown. She likes her soils neat and clean. So between the two of us, we have a good looking yard.
We do. But we tend to battle each other periodically on that. But that's okay.
Yep. Yeah. We just have to bring it all upstairs. You know, it's this classic classic half-acre yard cut into the side of the hill. It's overlooking the dells, beautiful vistas, but you got to hike from the top to the bottom of the property. And so when you fill up a trash bag at the bottom, you got to haul that thing all the way up. It takes a bit.
I always have to remind myself, because we get these great big huge trash bags, and I'm like, I can put more in there.
That's right, you can.
And then I go to carry them up the hill, and I can't get them up the hill.
Yeah, it looks good. So what are people talking about? What kind of garden questions are we sharing with the listeners tuned in?
You betcha. Well, Diana has some empty pots in front of her house, and she's looking for some nice cool season color that she can put in there that will last for a while and just brighten up the front of her house.
Yeah, Diana, great question. So it's time. So you're seeing, we probably have maybe a quarter of a greenhouse filled with colorful things, and then a whole bunch of other green stuff. So the things that are blooming right now, that sounds like you're tired of your boring winter looking, you want it to look like spring, and you want to get your hands dirty. We're gardeners. We like doing that. Where are those gloves? Ooh, they're all stiff from last year's dirt. Time to wash them. Time for a new garden hat. The gross stained one is like, maybe it's a new season, new hats, new gloves. So what can you plant? So you've got Linton Rose. What's the botanical on that? Heuchera? No, not Heuchera.
No, it's Linton.
Linton Rose. Okay, you got that. You've got hellebores. That's the botanical name on that. Jeez. The common name is
got to get back into spring mode.
There you go. So that's a good evergreen perennial flower, bloom and full bloom. It will bloom for another 2 months. It's crazy, beautiful. Pansies, of course. Violas. Your grandparents called those Johnny Jump Ups. So it's the same plant. Those are good. You've got kale or ornamental cabbages. Stunning. We've got some that are way bigger than your hand. Glorious. They'll fill up a pot like boom, just like that. What else? Snapdragons. They got to be close to 2 feet tall and glorious bloom. That's another one. Stock. Oh yeah, the bees were loving the stock. It's fragrant. It's basically a snapdragon with fragrance. I mean, snaps, if you get close enough and you embed your nose into it, maybe there's a fragrance because the color is so bright. I think you envision fragrance, so you think you smell it, but for stock, it smells really good.
Yeah, and the great thing about snapdragons and stock is they're both animal resistant.
That's right. Yeah.
Whereas your pansies and your ornamental
Yeah.
kale, not so
Be
much.
careful where you plant them.
Yeah.
So you want some protection.
Oh, we also have some dianthus.
Oh, it's another good
there.
animal resistant one.
And we got the rainbow ascot euphorbias.
Oh, very nice.
Actually.
So Diana, stop asking questions and drive across town and get you to fill up your pot. So you might take a quick measurement. We can help you design it if you want. So we're here for you.
Sure.
If you're doing containers, a little insider tip, you might want to get a bag of Watters potting soil for containers, because potting soil, it gets old. And so you kind of want to freshen, add some vigor back into those containers, because they've been sitting there all winter. They're going to be dry and crusty and gross, and they're not going to grow much. Some freshness, that top layer, or if it's a small pot, just the whole thing, just put all new fresh soil. You'll be happy that you did that, because your plants will be so much nicer. Anyway, Diana, I hope that helps her out.
I think so.
Yeah.
Another one I thought it would be heath.
Oh, of course. Yeah, those are.
We got the white and the pink heath in right now.
One heath. It's glorious.
Fill the whole pot.
Fill the whole pot. They're so so beautiful.
Right.
Pansies, we grew, not pansies, peonies, we grow in the pot. All those perennial looking things. Yeah.
So definitely come check it out, because we have a lot of nice stuff in. Okay, our next question is from John. He wants to know about the tree and shrub drench for scale and for borer. So his main question is because it's been so dry, do you need to water before that is applied?
Yeah.
And is now a good time to be putting that out?
Yeah. So we are seeing we are definitely seeing scale on the pinyon pines. It is out. It's at least 2 to 3 weeks early. Normally we don't see this until middle of March, and it's way before that. We're starting to see the indication of bark beetle, or Ips beetle. It's a bug that gets underneath the bark. They're flying around right now because it's so nice. It's been warm. They haven't hibernated. They're coming out early and going, hey, I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to go eat me another ponderosa pine. I'm going to take down another pinyon pine, or just your pine trees. Those are two bugs that really like pine trees. Put your tree and shrub drench on your pine trees. It will protect them. You do it once. It should protect the tree for the entire year. It's something you can do yourself. You do not need to be an arborist. You don't need to pay someone $500, $600, $700, $800 to spray your trees. You can do this yourself for under $100. Tree and shrub drench is a systemic, and the plant takes it up and it taints the sap under the bark, the wood underneath the bark. Then it goes out to the structure of the plant and just protects it for the next year. Okay, going back to John's question though, should he water before, or how moist should things be? The plant should be hydrated. In fact, you should have been watering, John, through winter. So I'm guessing if you watered at all, you don't need to add some water. If you haven't done that, because we have seen virtually no moisture since last November, not enough to make any real difference. Yeah, you might need to hydrate that or add some water to it, so the plant is actually taking in moisture and then moving that systemic up the structure of the plant. That's what you want. If you're seeing bark beetle, if you're seeing scale, it's probably because the plant was dry and now it's an easy target. And so you're seeing this activity on plants because it's been so dry. It's unique. So you should water your landscape a couple times a month until they leaf out or bloom in spring. That's your cue. Once they put leaves or flower, that's when you go, oh, time to turn the irrigation system on. That's usually the end of March, April, somewhere in there. But until then, you should be watering a deep soak, especially things that are fairly new in the landscape. They were just put in last year. They have a smaller root structures. They're more dependent on you because they aren't fully established. If you got a great big old spruce tree out there, yeah, probably take it and just be fine. Would it be more beautiful if you'd watered it a little bit? Yes. But can it go on its own? Yes. Will it get thin and ugly and wispy and not be as healthy looking? Yes. So if you can water and fertilize things, it really makes a difference. If you're seeing scale and bark beetle, also, while you're putting the tree and shrub food on, at the same time, fertilize those plants. Put the 744 all-purpose plant food on those, and it will make for a healthy tree that's got good vigor, good growth. Good healthy tree can take on things like that by itself with a little bit of care and effort on your part.
Cocktail trees turn any backyard into a veritable farmer's market.
At Watters, we've grafted onto one tree different types of cherries, apples, and pears for easy backyard fruit picking.
These small fruit trees grow in containers just off the patio in smaller yards. Anyone can grow a fruit cocktail tree.
You'll find braided cocktail trees with multiple fruits beautifully braided into one tree.
Fruit cocktail trees are ready to plant at Watters Garden Center in Prescott and wattersgardencenter.com.
For a more fruitful garden, increased success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit wattersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Watters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.